guys, it's Lego Hobo 910 here with another Lego video. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Captain America Civil War set Superhero Airport Battle number 76051. Now let's get right into the review. So the main build here is this airport tower, control tower with a fence over on the side. And I'm going to start by going over by the fenced area. So this fence consists of 6 of these bar pieces and 3 robot arms, and then a sign there that says no entry. And once you go around to the other side, there's that little glass door with some steps up that says restricted area, authorized minifigures only, ID required. And I really like the fact that they made it Lego specific by saying authorized minifigures only. Then once we get to the inside, on the first floor here, there's this little table with a hole in it, and some fire extinguishers and wrenches. And with that hole, you could just shove anything through it to activate it. But the way that you're supposed to activate it is you take the Ant-Man microfig, which I'll be reviewing later, and you put it here, push on his head, and then you heard that noise. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like from the front. So what happens in the front is this. Dang, I just knocked the Ant-Man dude out. Just a sec. Boom. All those boxes explode. And the way this works is in the mouse hole, there's the other end of this with a few pieces built up, so when you push on it, it pushes that out. Except one of these boxes is connected in there by that blue stud, and they all have a blue stud, so that you can pick which one you want to put in there, and then the rest you just kind of have to stack and make sure that you can't see the blue studs, like that, or stack one on top like that with the stud facing the wall, so that you can't see that. Now moving on up to the second level, we have just a little computer area here, where there's also a cup, a mug of some sort, that there could be water or some other drink in, and then once you open these up, there's nothing in there, but they supply a nice decoration. And on this screen, that is a sticker there, and it just kind of has a list, and then there's also a keyboard printed piece down there, and you're probably wondering what this contraption here is. Well, when you push on this, it knocks out the wall, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like from the other side. So now, this is what it looks like from the other side. And those wall pieces just launch out. And the only problem with that is once it's opened from the back here, it looks kind of odd and just kind of weird. Now, moving on to the top floor, we have the main control area here with this swivelly chair and some gauges of some sort there. And then 2 computer screens there. That one has kind of a radar, and that one has like little arrows on the ground, kind of showing the way that planes are on the ground or something. I've not been to many airports, so I wouldn't know much about that. And then when we turn around, the way these glass pieces are built, it's actually pretty nice, and that's one piece there. And we have 3 of those, and also the gray box under it. And then when we move up to the roof, we have this little light, spinny light thing, and an antenna, and another antenna with a radar dish, as well as a bunch of lights around the top. The second main build is this Quinjet, and it has landing gear on the bottom there, as well as a little bit of something that you're going to see later there, but from the bottom it doesn't look very nice. And also, these tips, as you can see, they're made with bar and clip connections, so that you can bend them, you can even fold them up. I don't know why you would want to do that, but it's meant so that you can bend them down like this to give them a better angle. And also the sticker used on the cockpit, sure it's a sticker, but it looks really nice even though it's hard to apply. And also they used all these cool angled pieces, which give it a very smooth, sleek finish. And once we turn around to the back, you can see all these engines on the back, and these can angle up. I'm not sure why you would want to angle that once again, but it's meant so that they can be angled down. And then on the back here, there's this little door, and once you open it up, it reveals this string, so you can have the Quinjet fly by and pick someone up with the string, or drop someone into battle, or they can be hanging on and fly past into the battle. And now I'm going to show you a special feature of this. When we turn this knob on the top, this happens. A stud shooter comes down and retracts. And as you can see, it's a double stud shooter. We have 2 stud shooters there on the bottom. And then when you twist it the other way, it brings it back up. And also, if you bring that down, something else you can do is put the rope through there so that you can have the door closed and have the rope hanging out at the bottom. And then you can also put this up so that you can just have a rope hanging out the bottom. Now, the smallest build in this set is this little luggage carrier and puller of the luggage carrier, and it has an attachment here, as well as 2 flashlights. So if you disconnected these, in theory, you could have this like be guiding an airplane. And then, very simple in there, just a steering wheel and opening doors. And that is a sticker on both sides. And then there's this back luggage carrier piece, which has a cool function. Great, I just knocked the suitcases off. I knocked the suitcases off, but not in the way that they're supposed to be knocked off by the function. There's this, and then boom, you launch suitcases everywhere. Then the stickers on these suitcases are quite funny and have references. This one says Sokovia, which is the city that they destroyed in The Avengers 2. And this one says Wakanda, which is where Black Panther comes from. And then this one, it just says BLL. That's probably a reference to something, but I don't know the reference. Now here's one of the things I was most looking forward to in the set. This buildable Giant Man figure, which is designed to look just like a minifigure, and the head is posable. It can turn a full 360 degrees, and then the arms can come up and to the side, except once they're all the way down, they can't come forwards, because or else they'll knock off these pieces here, like it just did, and then they can move up and down, front and back, or you can twist them around. And then these hands, they give the nice minifigure claw look, and they can be turned all the way around and posed no other way. Same with the other arm. And then the legs, just up and down, forward and back. Pretty standard. And then the visor piece here, mask part, it has a really cool function where it can flip down and you can see the mouth. And my only 2 problems with this are the huge amount of stickers. The only part where there's printing / stickers on here that isn't a sticker is this front piece here with the mouth design. And then also on the back, the design just really falls apart. And you just see plain black and it really doesn't look that good. And now while we're reviewing that, let's also review the Microfig Ant-Man, which is just a Microfig printed to look like the Ant-Man minifig. And I'm just going to do a size comparison here. We have the giant fig and then Microfig. And this doesn't actually come in the set. If you want this, you can get it on the Ant-Man Final Battle set, which is retired now, but you can probably find it on eBay. This is the normal Ant-Man. So we have 3 sizes of Ant-Man now. Also, something I want to add is the set comes with 2 of them. It comes with 1 and then an extra because they're so small and easy to lose. Now, onto the minifigs. I'm going to start with the simplest of the minifigs here, Captain America. He is just a standard Captain America minifigure with front printing and back printing, but no side printing, and then the brown gloves, the printed face with a smile, and his shield. Pretty standard, normal Captain America minifig. The next minifig is the Winter Soldier, aka Bucky. And he is exactly the same as the one in the Black Panther Pursuit, except a different gun. That hairpiece that's used on Aragorn. The printed metallic arm. Front printing, back printing, no side printing. And then he also does have another face. Now here's his angry face. The next minifig is Agent 13, who I don't know anything about, and also I know she's not in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I'm really happy to see her introduced in Captain America Civil War, but with the minifig, the same gun that Bucky had in Black Panther Pursuit, and then front printing, and once we take off the hair, you can see the back printing, and then no side printing. This is her normal smiling face, this is her frowning unhappy face, and also the hairpiece. It's a really nice hairpiece, super long and kind of curly and flowing in that light nougat color. The next minifig is Scarlet Witch, and she has these little energy blasts, and when we take those off, you can see the printing a little better. Front printing, and once we take off the hair, you can see the back printing. She also has this cloth kind of dress piece or skirt piece, and then no printing on the legs. There's her normal smiling face. There's her face where it has the red eyes, and she's actually using the powers. Here is Iron Man, and he has these extra pieces here, where this is something that can be on his foot for the blast, and those can be on his hands, or however you want to arrange them for more energy. He also has this little blast, where it's just a lightsaber blade piece, and then a blue radar dish, and he can hold it, and it looks like he's shooting something. Also, another stud on his hand, 2 blue cylinders on his feet, and once we take them off, there's just a minifig himself, where he has very detailed printing down the front with the blue and the gold and the gray. And then also printing all over the legs with more gold. And the back, there's back printing but no leg printing. And on the mask, they've added a lot of printing with those lines there to give it kind of more of a definition. And also the white eyes. And once we open that up, there is Iron Man's face. And here's his angry face. Here's the most complex of the minifigs in this set. It's War Machine, and he has these same extra energy pieces. And then the same energy pieces on his feet. And hands. He has 2 of these studs instead of the blast. And then there's the minifig. He has front printing very similar to Iron Man's with all that gray and the red centerpiece. And then the legs have a bit of printing. And on the back, you really can't see the printing because of all the War Machine armor and weaponry. That's just this clear neck bracket with a clip and a bar on the back. And then a 1x1 with a circle piece. And then connected to that is just a stud shooter. And in case you didn't know, stud shooters shoot studs. And then I'm going to take that off so you can see the back printing. Here's the back printing, once again giving it a bunch of armor look. And once again, nice front printing on the face plate. And then when we lift that up, there's Rhodey with that smiling face. His other face is this angry face. So overall, I think this is a great set with great minifigs, like the rest of the Captain America Civil War line, and see ya.